most people, uh, most people are not happy. Most people are not happy. As a result of that, we create a very unhappy environment. Most people feel that they're not successful. They haven't accomplished their potential, their goals, and so on and so forth. Most of the time because they do what everybody else wants them to do. They don't do what they want to do. Most of the time. Which is interesting because most people, if not all people, do possess the tools to be extremely successful. I'm not saying becoming the richest person in the world or the biggest athlete. I mean, these are physical attributes, in terms of like being a running back in the NFL. Not everybody could be because the physics is not there. I'm talking about success in life. I'm not talking about becoming Miss Universe. I know Miss Universe usually are pretty ugly, but never mind. But you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about successful in terms of your achievement, your goal, and so on and so forth. And so therefore, we all have that mechanics, that the parts to do that, and yet we feel that something is missing. And what is exactly that missing? It's missing is because our body is like a machine, and we need something to lubricate it, to get it going. What gets it going? What gets it going is as simple as that. It's called one word. Yeah, it's called one word. No, it is one word. It's called chesed. Chesed, kindness. Grace, acts of kindness. And believe it or not, that does wonderful wonders to the person. When you are doing chesed, when you are giving from yourself, when you are doing great things, it does tremendous miracles to yourself. Miracles to yourself. It's a nice song. So how do we go there? How do we go from where we are to become that kind of a person? Very simple. We need to make lists. A list. And the list should contain for a minimum of, actually not a minimum, let's say precisely 2 to 3 is not precisely. Okay, 2 to 3 elements or things that if I would ask you to describe what is a great person? That's a good person. Not great person in terms of his celebrity, or name brand, so on and so. I'm talking about great person in terms, he's a good guy. He's a great person. What makes that person great? Make a list of 2 to 3 things. And then simply try to implement those things into your daily life. Whatever that will be. And that's your list. It's not my list, it's not his list, it's not his list. Because everybody has a different view of what will be who is a great person and what qualities does this great person has. And therefore, make a list, 2 to 3 things, and try to, don't make like 10, that's too much. Try to implement those things. For example, a great person is a person who cares. Terrific. Try to care more in your daily life. A great person, he is balanced. Okay, try to introduce balance into your life, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to tell you because then you're going to say, do what I said. But that has to be your list. When you do those things, that's the oil, that's the grease that would allow this great mechanism of yours going, because it will give you a sense of mission and a sense of contribution and a focal point of your life, and it will give you a sense of accomplishment and a reason to live for, because here you get to do things that are not rewards based. in terms of like somebody will give me a name, some will give me money, and so on and so forth. It will be almost your practice to reach lishma. Try to volunteer, person that, be less selfish. Whatever you define what a great person is, try to take 2 to 3 things and implement it daily in your life. You do it like that, you'll become great. Your life will become great. Your life will take a different shift to the more positive, to the more fulfilled, more meaningful. So, I challenge you to do that. I challenge you to do that. I know some of you says, oh, that's a great idea, but I really challenge you, and I want to hear your feedback about it. I want to hear what you have defined for yourself and how you implement it into your life, and if and how it changed your life. It might take a long time. Some things might take a long time, some things will take little time. But those things have to be done, because it's going to be a shame to waste your life in feeling that you aren't accomplished. We all have the tools to success. What prevents that success is that lubrication needed to get our mechanism going. Since we are not happy with our life, we're not successful. Implement those acts of greatness into your life. Again, it could be for you, one is a coward, so to be courageous, and so on and so forth. Again, I don't know. You know yourself better than anybody else, I hope. So try to do that, and I think it will be a wonderful, wonderful way to live, to accomplish, share it with other people. Talking about sharing with other people, if you have questions, you can reach us as rabbigaon@gmail.com. If you have any requests and so on and so forth, you can do so in the same email address. You can visit our yeshiva at yeshiva.etzion.com. If you would like to contribute to our efforts here, you want to dedicate something, you can do so through our PayPal account. And again, you are all welcomed to join us on the Achnasat Sefer Torah, which Be'ezrat Hashem will take January 10th, Erev Rosh Chodesh Shvat, at 7 o'clock here in our Bet Midrash. Have a Shabbat Shalom and a very meaningful Shabbat. Amen.